Hollow Creek is not on most maps. Population 300. No hospital. No police station. No modern amenities. But it has the old well in the village center. 200 years old. Never runs dry. The water cures illness, ensures good harvest, grants wishes. The villagers are prosperous, healthy, happy. But every few years, someone goes missing, usually outsiders, usually after making a wish. The villagers do not speak of it. Moved to Hollow Creek for a fresh start, escaping the city, escaping memories. Her daughter was sick. The doctors could not help. Emma needed somewhere quiet, somewhere to think. The village was cheap, remote, perfect. The villagers welcomed her warmly, too warmly, insisted she use the well water, promised it would help, promised it cured everything. Emma drew water from the well. It was cold, crystal clear, tasted perfect. She gave it to her daughter. The fever broke overnight. The color returned. By morning, the girl was playing. Completely recovered, Emma was grateful, amazed. The villagers smiled knowingly. The well provides, they said. It always provides. For those it chooses. Emma noticed the village prosperity. Emma learned the tradition. When you need something desperately, whisper your wish to the well. Drop a coin. Wait. The well hears. The well answers. But only if it accepts your offering. Emma's neighbor had wished for wealth, found gold buried in his field. Another wished for love, met their soulmate the next day. The well grants wishes, always. Emma was skeptical, but tempted. One night, Emma could not sleep, walked to the well, heard voices, whispers, coming from the depths. She leaned over the edge, looked down. The well was impossibly deep, no bottom visible, just darkness, and eyes glowing in the dark, watching. She jerked back, heart racing. The whispers continued, saying her name, saying her daughter's name, saying, "Come closer." Emma researched the village history. The well was built in 1823, but something was there before. Ancient stone, predating any known civilization. The founders built around it, made it a well, tried to contain it. They knew it was dangerous, but also useful. They made a deal, sacrifices in exchange for prosperity. Every few years, one person, fed to the depths. Emma found records. 20 people missing in 200 years. All outsiders. All after making wishes. The pattern was clear. The thing in the well granted wishes. But payment was always collected. Not immediately. Sometimes months later. The wished-for thing would come. Then the collector would come at night, pulling the wisher into the depths. Emma had made no wish, but her daughter had drunk the water. An old villager approached Emma, warned her. Your daughter was cured, she said. That was a wish answered. Even unspoken, the thing heard her need, granted it. Now it will collect. Soon. Take her and leave. Tonight. Before it comes. But Emma asked why the villager helped. Why warn her? Because I paid once, she said. 50 years ago. It took my sister. I wished her back. It granted that too. She returned wrong. I have been paying ever since. Packed her car. Her daughter drove, but the road circled back to the village, no matter which direction, always returning to the well. The village was isolated, but not geographically, spiritually. The thing did not let debtors leave. They were bound, claimed, until payment was collected. Emma was trapped. Her daughter was marked. The villagers gathered at Emma's door. We can help, they said. There's a way to save her. Make another wish. Offer someone else in payment. The well accepts substitution. If you provide another, it will release your daughter. Just choose. Just wish. Just sacrifice. Emma refused. I will not murder. Then your daughter dies, they said. Those are your options. That night, the thing came. Emma heard it, scratching at the door, wet sounds, breathing. Her daughter began sleepwalking toward the well. Emma grabbed her, held tight, but the pull was strong. The child was claimed, marked, owed. She struggled, screamed, not her voice, the thing's voice, through her mouth. Payment, 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 ending. Emma made a choice. Not sacrifice, not surrender. Substitution of another kind. I will pay, she shouted to the well. Take me instead. Release my daughter. The thing considered. A mother for a child. A willing trade. It accepted. The pull on the daughter stopped. Transferred to Emma. Now she walked toward the well, compelled, unable to resist, descending the stone steps inside. The well had stairs, spiraling down. Emma descended, walls wet, covered in moss, in scratches, in names. All the previous payments, all the sacrifices. The air grew cold, the darkness total. But Emma could see. The thing wanted her to see. At the bottom, a chamber, vast, filled with water and bones. So many bones. 200 years of sacrifices. 2,000 years more. The thing revealed itself. Not a creature, not a monster. A force. Ancient, primordial. It existed before humanity. The thing showed Emma the truth. The villagers knew, all of them. They were complicit. They brought outsiders, encouraged wishes, ensured sacrifices. In exchange, the thing blessed them. Prosperity, health, longevity. They were not victims, they were partners, farmers of human suffering, and Emma had been their latest crop, planted, cultivated, harvested, made an offer. Not surrender, not submission. A deal. You grant wishes, she said. Then grant mine. I wish for my daughter to be released, to leave this village, to forget this place, to live free. I offer myself in full payment, eternal service, whatever you need. The thing considered. A mortal offering eternity, an interesting price. It accepted. Emma's daughter woke in a city hospital. No memory of Hollow Creek, no memory of the well. The doctors said she had been found, wandering, lost, but healthy, completely cured. She was adopted by a loving family, lived a long, happy life, never remembered her mother, never wondered what happened. The wish was granted completely, as promised, as paid for. Emma remained in the depths, not dead, not alive, part of the thing now. Its voice, its hands, its lure. When new wishers came to the well, they heard Emma, promising miracles, guaranteeing results, drawing them deeper into debt. She hated it, but a deal was a deal. Her daughter was free. That was worth eternity. That was worth anything. The old well still grants wishes, still cures illness, still brings prosperity to Hollow Creek. And there are other wells in other villages, in other countries, forgotten places with ancient stones and dark water. If you find one, if you need something desperately, if you consider making a wish, remember Emma. Remember the price. Remember that some debts can never be repaid, and some wishes should never be granted. Sweet dreams.